A quick video about the techniques you should use when you're building a customer for when you're building a website for a customer, and some other tips when building and selling a website. So first of all, how can you find even a customer or a client? So it's pretty easy. If you're young, like 15, 16, 17, 18, just go like into sports club or in the gym, or socialize with other people and tell them you can code, tell them you can build websites, post something in your Instagram story, something like that. And honestly, I think then, and this is my experience, people will come to you and they will ask you, okay, can you build me a website? I know you're young, maybe you can make it a little bit cheaper for me. So, and then you build them a website, and obviously you have to make it cheap, yeah, of course, because maybe it is like your first or second website you make, like, so it will be cheap, but still use a clean contract. So tell them what you build for them, so they really, so they know what they get, and then you make clear what the price will be, because otherwise they will come and say like, okay, but can't you build like this and like a calendar, like a shop? And so then it will get too much. But if you make it clear at first, so everything will be fine. So, and then you build a website, and I will tell you to keep it simple. So of course you can use WordPress, this chunky this is such a chunky software, I think. And so GPT said it is good that it has such many plugins, but I really hate it. So it's so many plugins, and you have to for everything you have to install a plugin. I think that's just too much. Of course, it is cheap, especially if you host it by yourself on something like Vulture or Hostinger. But I think it's not worth it, especially if you think about Webflow. Webflow is like the web builder I love the most, because it's like easy to use. It's like a modern, clean UI. It feels like Photoshop. And if you take a look at pricing, you can see it's 23 euros a month on a slightly bigger plan. So I think this will be fine for the most of customers, but this is like crazy stuff, like with CMS and stuff. This is really great, but even then, don't think too much about that cost, because it will be paid by the customer. You don't have to pay it. So if it so this is perfectly fine for a website for a small business. It's everything. Okay, so I would recommend you make it as easy as possible for you. So use something like Webflow, or if you do an e-commerce platform or an online shop, use Shopify. Make it easy. Don't overcomplicate it, and just start. As I said, work with a clean contract. Make clear what you will do for them. Okay? And then it will be fine. So don't overcomplicate it. Just do it.